the Medes and the Persians and the Medes have come back together in this last war to fight against the beast now, you know? Because they were the rulership after Babylon.
Yeah. And they were overtaken by the Edomites.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's almost like they got a bone to pick with Esau.
The chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horsemen, horses and horsemen. Like, to read that again, the plain end that was loud. And I want to say something about the jaws, hooks and jaws. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. If you control somebody by their mouth or their jaws, you control the direction that that animal or that beast goes in. And that's what the Most High is doing unto Russia. He's making them control things, even to the point where he got in from softy Medvedev into that bear, that polar bear, if you will, that bear Putin in there, with that ancient Magog spirit.
Yep.
Back on.
Yeah, the Soviet Union lost power during the 90s, early 90s. So the Lord is, now the Lord, is bringing back Russia.
Right, the USSR.
Ukraine was a part of the Soviet Union, so the Lord is putting the spirit in Russia to take Ukraine back. That was a part of you. Also, it said, I will bring thee forth and all thy army, horsemen and horsemen, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, and all them handling swords.
That's why we always bring up how the advances of the Russian military has been improving over the past decade or two. You've been watching how
really the past shit.
Since the Cold War.
Yeah, since the Cold War.
Yeah.
Because they were on hard times, but it was all in an effort to improve their military. Yep. To invest in that ICBM.
Yep.
Yeah, the Soviet Union, on paper, it was broken up. But these Russians, they're master chess players.
Oh yeah.
They knew they had to take that L and pretty much go dormant for a couple of decades.
Hibernate.
Hibernating. That Russian bear was hibernating. But hey.
You know what happened? Took the German scientists with them. They was cooking that whole time.
Oh yeah.
He was in the lab.
They was in the lab cooking up, building up.
Yep.
While America was scaring everybody and dropping bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki and doing what they do, Russia was already cooking up.
Half these scientists got come with us. And they had to, I'm pretty sure they had to pay top dollar, but
it was Russia who entered Berlin first. They're the ones that really took out the Germans.
Verse 5. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya. And I said NASB 20 said Persia, Cush, and Put. So Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer, which is Turkey, and all his bands, the house of Togarmah, Turkey, all of the north quarters, and all of his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepared for thyself, thou and thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
Which brings us right back to Joel the 3rd chapter on how the Most High has corralling everybody into that region. All the people that actually live in that region that you just named, they're all now under the guard of Russia, and they're all building themselves up to be a formidable adversary unto the beast. All right, and so the Most High is brewing this up for the final World War. He set it up beautifully, man, and as we read already, and at that time will he plead for his people, his heritage Israel, for the Israelites to get freed from all the heathen and now take over the earth. Okay, but taking on the World War III theme of this has to happen, because if not, America could go one by one, divide and conquer all these places and take it out.
So the Most High put the spirit in Russia to make them in all them countries to gather up and hoard up together. What that scripture's talking about, so together they'll be a formidable opponent.
That's why, like, when we read the prophecies of Babylon being destroyed by the company of nations, or the assembling of nations from the north country, the assembling of great nations from the northern country. That's because Russia is formalizing something that's going to rival the Western power, man.
And once these other nations that are allies with America see how powerful they are, they're going to say, shit, we ain't got no choice but to get down with Russia and their allies. Get down with the BRICS, get down with China or whoever, because if not, we going to get annihilated. Because America can't save, at the end of the day, America can't save these EU countries. They right there in the line where you don't even need 15 minutes, and you got some of these EU nations, some of these NATO nations that's over there in that part of Europe destroyed, wiped off the face of the map. And that's a threat. That's a threat that's like, hey, right at your doorstep.
Yeah, these European nations like France, Britain, the only one that actually can hold its own against Russia is Germany. But France and all these other nations alone, they're fucking weak compared to
Germany
Russia.
got, don't they got some type of trade deal with Russia?
Yeah,
Through the
Yeah,
pipeline.
they was getting the gas.
Hell yeah.
But I'm talking when it comes to industrial power. Germany, when they get rolling, You know, they can put some shit out. You know, but like France and Britain, man, these nations are weak. Russia will steamroll those nations, man. They better hope they stay together. You know, but they're gonna eventually they're all just gonna break apart.
Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the break. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation. Now, see, this is what everybody is in a trick bag and don't understand, but the prophets are breaking it down, trying to warn our people about it. Hey, just sit back and hold tight and do the right things that appease the Heavenly Father. For all these other nations, he's about to make them basically crossfire, but take each other out, so he can slide in and finish them off and put us in the right power seat. Okay, they don't even realize that they're not fighting for first place. They're fighting for
Purpose of the Lord.
purpose of the Lord. Right.
In their mind, they think they
we
got
got
next.
next.
This is gonna be the next superpower. You know, look at China, how they're building up their economy. The same way America built up their economy, off slave labor, off trade. But in actuality, they think they got next, but they're just, like you said, they're just doing the work of the Lord. And the Lord is using them to take each other out.
That's why it says in Psalms, the 2nd chapter, he that sitteth in heaven shall laugh. Shall have them in derision.
That's why you got leaders like Putin saying, hey, look, if it goes down, no one's gonna survive, right? I'm willing to burn everything down and take my people with me, just to make sure you motherfuckers don't get away with it. That's what it's gonna boil down to. That these leaders they're just pretty much gonna say, you know what? Fuck it. Even if we go out, we gotta make sure that America doesn't get away with it. You know? And that's that new world order. They're not gonna get away with it. You know? These other nations, these heathens, they're pretty much done. They're fed up. They're fed up with Esau ruling over them. You know?
What does it say in Proverbs 29, right?
So I get that in Habakkuk.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. People tired of mourning under this devil. Clearly the wicked is rulers.
Just start that for
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yet also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home.
Neither keepeth at home.
Who in
That alone. He just can't sit his ass down.
Nope.
He gotta be everywhere dictating shit.
Yep.
Dictating, getting into other people's matters, dictating affairs, setting his policies. Oh, y'all don't accept the rainbow people? All right, we'll cut your power out.
Yep.
We'll cause a earthquake over there. You know? Oh, you don't want to use the petrol? Okay, we'll send some rebel groups. We'll send some mercenaries over there. That's just how that's his MO. That's how he been getting down.
Where it says,
you don't want us to occupy your land so we can take on your oil?
We'll just destroy it.
All right, well, we got drones.
Yeah.
We got you know.
We got missiles.
We got missiles.
We got the media.
Yeah. And we're not gonna look like the bad guy. Yeah. And going to what you said, I think you're about to read it. It says it cannot be satisfied. This man has his appetite for control. Like, you got all the best shit except the Middle East. That ain't good enough. You got everything else. That ain't good enough. You still gotta have the rest. And you don't really have complete hold of Asia, but you got a lot though. That ain't good enough. Motherfucker want it all. He want our blessings, bro.
Well,
he want everything.
In most movies, the goal of the villain is to control the world, man. It's world domination.
Yep.
That's the end goal. World domination, control everyone, and control everything in the world, man. Every affair, everything. Okay, that's the goal of these villains like Schwab. That dude's straight out of a fucking James Bond movie.
Yeah. Accent and all.
Yeah, you know.
Yep.
Okay, I'll continue reading. It says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yet also because he transgresseth by wine,
Policies and philosophies.
neither keepeth at home." Oh, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. Jeez, man, that's a crazy comparison, bro.
You call it the grave. Hell is
death.
Exactly the grave is death.
It can't be
Meaning
satisfied.
everybody got to go there, so everybody got to come through me.
It's never full.
It's never full. It's never satisfied. Everybody, and that's what the spirit, how the Most High set up the Israelites after the second covenant.
It was just water.
You know, but basically, everybody went to the grave though. He wants to be that everybody got to go through him and be controlled by him.
Yeah, hell is a condition as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes to other countries and lay down his agenda. You know, he brings captivity. You know, captivity, slavery.
It says,
What is it? There's another precept, I think it's in Proverbs,
Yeah.
30th chapter.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
talks
I know
about
what it
the things that are never,
the horse leech.
the horse leech is
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of them.
In the grave.
Let me get it.
Yeah. In the grave.
I know
Grave.
that one. It's right
That's,
here.
so the Lord is comparing that to Esau's covetousness.
Yeah.
And those are staples in the earth that can't be satisfied. And he has that type of spirit on him. This is part.
And that's why the earth is dying out. Because he's sucking it dry, man.
Yep.
You know? He's sucking the earth dry of all his resources and shedding blood on it at the same time. He knows that in order for him to continue to draw out these resources, more blood got to spill.
Right.
So everything is you know,
not just the blood of the people, the blood of the earth. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
you know, the ocean's going to suffer more. The more trees are going to be cut down.
Yeah.
You know, more pollution. All that has to happen for this devil to be satisfied, for him to fulfill his what's the word? Insatiable.
Yeah,
desires.
insatiable appetite.
Yeah, his appetite.
They want to ban meat
Right.
Yeah, they want to
over their appetite.
ban meat, shit. Anything natural.
What Paul say something about water?
Yeah, it's not a God-given right to have water. A human right.
Yeah, you gotta earn it.
It's not a human right to have water.
You're not gonna have to have fruits, vegetables.
Motherfucker, yo, our bodies is made up of
Bro.
water.
Bro, water's everywhere.
Majority
It's in
of
the
our
air.
body is made up of water.
These people just letting them get away with saying
Yeah. Where's the outrage?
Right.
These niggas is so stupid. they'll sit back and think about it like,